Many ingenious and lovely things are gone. That seemed sheer miracle to the multitude. Protected from the circle of the moon that pitches common things about, there stood, amidst the ornamental bronze and stone, an ancient image made of olive wood. And gone are Phidias's famous ivories and all the golden grasshoppers and bees. We too had many pretty toys when young, a law indifferent to blame or praise, to bribe or tread. Habits that made old wrong melt down, as it were, wax in the sun's rays. Public opinion ripening for so long, we thought it would outlive all future days. What fine thought we had, because we thought that all the worst rogues and rascals had died out. All teeth were drawn, all ancient tricks unlearned, a great army but a showy thing. What matter that no cannon had been turned into a ploughshare? Parliament and king fought that unless a little powder burned, the trumpeters might burst with trumpeting, and yet lack all glory. And perchance the guardsmen's drowsy chargers would not prance. Now days are dragon-ridden, the nightmare rides upon a sleep, the drunken soldiery can leave the mother murdered at her door, to crone in her own blood and go scot-free. The night can sweat with terror as before. We pieced our thoughts into philosophy and planned to bring the world under a rule, who are but weasels fighting in a hole. He who can read the signs nor sink unmanned into the half deceit of some intoxicant who knows no work can stand. Whether health, wealth, or peace of mind were spent, on masterwork of intellect or hand no honour leave its mighty monument, has but one comfort left. All triumph would but break upon this ghostly solitude. But is there any comfort to be found? Man is in love and loves what vanishes. What more is there to say? That country round none dared admit. If such a fault were his, incendiary or bigot could be found, to burn its stump on the Acropolis, or break in bits the famous ivories, or traffic in the grasshoppers or bees. When Chinese dancers enwound a shining web, a floating ribbon of cloth, it seemed that a dragon of air had fallen among dancers, had whirled them around or hurried them off on its own furious path. So the Platonic year whirls out new right and wrong, whirls in the old instead. All men are dancers, and their tread goes to the barbarous clanging of a gong. Some moralist or mythological poet compares the solitary soul to a swan. I'm satisfied with that. Satisfied if a troubled mirror show it. Before that brief gleam of its life be gone, an image of its state. The wings half spread for flight, the breast thrust out in pride, whether to play or to ride, those winds that clamour of approaching night. A man in his own secret meditation is lost amid the labyrinth that he has made. In art or politics, some Platonist affirms that in the station where we should cast off body and trade the ancient habit sticks, and that if our works could but vanish with our breath, that were a lucky death. For triumph can but mar our solitude. The swan has leaped into the desolate heaven. That image can bring wildness, bring a rage to end all things, to end what my laborious life imagined, even half imagined, the half-written page. Oh, but we dreamed to mend whatever mischief seemed to afflict mankind. But now that winds of winter blow, learn that we were crack-pated when we dreamed. We who 7 years ago talked of honour and of truth, shriek with pleasure if we show the weasel's twist, the weasel's tooth. Come, let us mock at the great that had such burdens on the mind, that toiled so hard and late to leave some monument behind, nor fault of the levelling wind. Come, let us mock at the wise, with all those calendars whereon they fixed old aching eyes. They never saw how seasons run, and now but gape at the sun. Come, let us mock at the good, that fancied goodness might be gay, and sick of solitude proclaimed a holiday. Wind shrieked, and where are they? Mock mockers after that would not lift a hand, maybe, to help good, wise, or great, to bar that foul storm out, for we traffic in mockery. 1919 by William Butler Yeats. It's glorious. Such a clever piece. Can't believe it. I hope you enjoyed.